All right, hello. This is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video. All right, so yeah, it is the next day. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the loyal, genuine, dedicated, with no questions of a doubt, fathers all around the world. All right, but before I get into this, read it in this video. My spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always. 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately goes back to whomever, wherever it needs to go. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. All right, I just want to say I am not, whatever I go through at this current time, how I feel, I am not going to stop doing my readings, all right, or my videos, all right. So whoever got a problem with it, male or female, uh, that's their problem, not mine, all right. If other people in other parts of the world, all over the world actually, that is spiritual, whether they've been already spiritual or they're just coming into this 144 on the recording, um, if they are allowed to do it, I'm going to do it because I feel like I am helping in some type of way, shape, or form. So I'm not going to stop what I'm doing for nobody unless I want to stop. Um, it might be times where I have to stop for a period of time or whatever because of some type of distraction or obstacle or so forth. 211, 212 on the recording, but I am not going to stop doing my videos and my readings. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing for nobody else because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not hurting anybody, all right? And I feel like if somebody does take a disliking to the reading or whatever have you, it's because it's something that's triggering you that you know that could be connected to you in some type of way, shape, or form. It could be, something that's connected to you, little or big, or small or big. I mean, but I'm not about to stop doing my reading for nobody else because this is what I want to do. And like I said, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not out here causing any harm to people. All right, I'm just out here voicing my opinion, giving my opinion on how I feel about stuff and what I'm seeing. And even with me doing my personal videos, I'm not about to stop doing that because everybody else is out here doing their videos, whether their videos are viewed as truthful or false or whatever. I'm not about to stop for nobody else. So I just feel like I needed to say that. All right, so the title for this reading that I got is they keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? I don't know why, but I was getting that, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do a reading on that. I guess I feel like I should start off with the horror oracle deck, so I'm gonna use the horror oracle deck. I probably sound like I'm saying it funny, but I'm gonna use this deck to start off. All right. I may or may not light the candle because I'm not sure if yesterday, if that candle was giving me a headache or not, or was it something else. All right, and if it is something else that's giving me a headache, even if it's the candle, I resend all of that negative energy back to wherever it needs to go out of my space of energy permanently. Whether it's connected to outside noises, like the cars and stuff like that, or the neighbors upstairs making all their noises because they're bothered for whatever reason. All right, those is the main noises that bother me, is the cars and just people being very erratic with those cars. Like, that's just unnecessary. um yeah, so, but whatever caused me to have a headache, or that whatever that was last night, I returned that back to wherever it needs to go, again out of my space of energy, immediately, permanently. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. All right, so they keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? I'm gonna take 4 cards. Something just turned over. We got Wander of the World. All right. Let's try that again. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What what does that truly mean for you? Clarify. Let's get 4 cards to clarify that for the overall energy. Give me 4 cards, please, and thank you, to clarify for the overall energy. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What does that truly mean for you? Can we get 4 cards from this deck? Let's get 4 cards from that deck, from this deck. All right, we got Flight that just came out with 2 cards. We're gonna take Flight. We also have Harvest. All right, back of the deck we got Animal. All right, what else do we need to see? Can we get 3 more cards to clarify this energy? Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Can we get 3 more? 3 more cards. 3 more for this, please and thank you. All right, we got Experience. Every time I see that, I be thinking about experiments. But so we got Flight, Experience, and Flight, Experience. It makes me think about experiment. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify Flight with Experience. What else? Can we get 2 more? Oh, we got Fire that turned over out of all those cards that just fell. Fire. All right, Boogeyman was just at the back of the deck. Boogeyman. All right. Combination just turned over with Celebration. Something else turned over. Suspicion. All right, we're going to get 1 more. Flight, Experience, Fire. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify Flight, Experience, Fire for this energy. Can we get 1 more, please, and thank you? 1 more from this deck. We have Midnight. All right, Midnight. Dinner. Dinner is at the back of the deck. Behind Dinner is Lies, Warrior, Fertility, Friendship, Harvest, Trickster, Suspicion, Face. All right, so these was at the back of the deck. You got Dinner, Lies, Warrior, Fertility, Friendship, and you have Harvest. All right, those was at the back of the deck. Should I go to another deck, or should I was thinking another Oracle deck, or should I do the Tarot? I might use the mix Kipperish or Kipper in Kipperish deck with the Tarot deck that I got mixed together, because those is 2 decks from the same business. Let's see. Hold on a minute. All right, so we're gonna use this Oracle deck next. I don't know where I'm gonna place the cards at, but we're gonna use this next. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify with that this energy that's already out here. Flight, Experience, Fire, and Midnight. You got Trini Sextile Symbiosis. 52 breaks down to 7. I think I'm gonna put them over here. Let's see. Back of the deck, you got 54, which breaks down to 9. Square, my square, and Quinix with tension. All right, let's get a few more. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? We got South Node with pass. Excuse me. South Node with pass. 20 or 33. Excuse me. 33, which breaks down to 6. Let's see. We got 4 Cancer at the back of the deck. Immerse. All right. Let's get a few more. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify flight, experience, fire, and midnight. You got 18, breaks down to 9. Sun with the source. You also have 9 in Sagittarius with expand. You also have 11 in Aquarius with collaborate. And I see from that, I see 9-11 with both of those. All right. Just with those, that fell out. Sagittarius fell out with the sun. But you also have Aquarius, all right, which says 11, collaborate. So 9 on that card, 11 on this one. So again, I see 9-11. All right, so this could be something about an urgent message, or this is an alert, a warning, whatever you get by whatever you whatever how it gets viewed to you about the number 9-11. All right, that is a spiritual number, but I may or may not look it up. Let's see, what else could we get? A few more. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? You got 28 Chiron with heal. 28 breaks down something about I feel like not wanting you to heal. All right, something about not wanting you to heal. Let's get 2 more. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Something is definitely could be significant about a fire. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Can we get 2 more? 2 more cards from this deck. We got 49, 11th house with community. Again, that's 49, 11th house community. 49 breaks down to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 breaks down to 4. You got 9 Sagittarius expand at the back of the deck again. Let's get 1 more. Something could be yeah, 8 in Scorpio with investigate. 41 third house with communication. Something could be I don't know if both of those are showing up. Let me see. But something could be significant about something trying to, or this is past, present, or future. Something like jumping off at midnight or something like that. Like whether it's a literal fire or something. I see 1444 on the recording. This could have to do with some kind of spiritual chaos, I'm thinking of that card. Yeah, something about messages. 20 Mercury messages just came out. All right. 41 third house communication. 27 Pluto rebirth is at the back of the deck. All right. So, it definitely, I feel like it's something about communication or something like that. Um, okay, so now I see 16 also sticking out, but that's 27 Pluto rebirth. But I also see the number 16. What's that? You got 16 solar con with clarify. Behind that is 23 Jupiter with abundance. I also see 26. You got 26 Neptune with vision. Let's get one more. One more for this energy. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Could we get one more from this deck? One more card from this deck. One more. You got 7th house relationship coming out in the reverse with 31 Juno partnership at the back of the deck. So I'm going to actually move these down a little bit. Wow. So it's like they don't want you to partner with someone, or this is all because of that. They don't want you to be partnering with anybody, or maybe this could be stemming from the past or some type of relationship from the past. This is why they don't want you to yeah, I see dreams. I was trying to pick up all the cards, and dreams is right there. Yeah, somebody calling somebody on the phone. This is the Freddy Krueger movie. All right, that says dreams. It's giving like intimidation, or yeah, 1712 on the recording. It's giving intimidation, or somebody intimidating somebody else's what they got going on or whatever, or something like that. Somebody attempting to do that, try to do that, whatever this is, whatever this, because it seemed kind of weird. Something about midnight could be significant where something changes or something. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. Because 7th house relationship is in reverse, and it's under the sun with the source. And that's 49 breaking down to 9. So it's like all the numbers is uh kind of like a little bit of synchronicity. You got 7, 6, 9. Okay, so you got two nines. Um, you got 10 and then 9. Then you got 13. But that breaks down to 4. So yeah, it's like symbiosis. I think I remember reading the definition for that. Hold on, let me see if I could get it again. Hold on. All right, so symbiosis refers to a close, long term interaction between two different species where at least one organism benefits. All right, so this could be all some kind of like really be some type of spiritual stuff, like involving two different species. It says these interactions can be mutual, beneficial, mutualism, where both species gain, or one-sided common commensalism, something where one benefits and the other is unaffected, or parasitism, where one benefits at the other's expense. All right, if you want to go look up that definition for symbiosis, you're more than welcome to do that. Symbiosis. All right. Um, and I know sometimes I can sound a little bit probably jumbled or something. And then on top of that, I'm down here on my stomach. So yeah, and this could all be stemming 2011 on the recording. This could be all stemming from um a community. You being within a community, All right. I feel like I want to use this other oracle deck too. So let me grab that one real quick. Hold on. All right. So it's something about with symbiosis. It's something about you working with another species or something, or it's kind of giving like some kind of supernatural stuff or something like that. So I'm gonna use the major arcana deck. All right. Excuse all of the outside background noise, cause yeah, they just gonna continue to be a mess and noisy or whatever. Like they act like this is the only area for them to like do the stuff that they're doing out there. Back of the deck right now, you got Death and Scorpio. All right. So let's get some. We're gonna clarify the four cards that's out here. Clarify flight in regards to this energy. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify flight. Clarify flight. What was that? We got the Empress. All right. The Empress in Taurus. So it's something about you being this Empress. You taking flight when it comes to something. Yeah, you got the Hermit in Virgo. All right, with you going through some kind of introspection, you going within. All right, in regards to something you excuse me, something you experience. 2152 on the recording. Clarify experience. Yeah, you got the High Priestess. All right, the High Priestess coming out in Cancer. All right, so the High Priestess just came out in Cancer. Yeah, something you experiencing. They don't want you to like. Basically, I feel like they don't want you to be settled. It's like this energy of not wanting you to be settled. You being this unsettled. 2222 on recording. You being in this unsettled energy all the time. Clarify fire. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify fire. You got strength coming out in the reverse. The moon in Pisces at the back of the deck. Yeah, strength just came out in the reverse. I feel like the fires could mean fire sign too, because you got fire out there. And that card just literally came out, but it came out in the reverse. Clarify midnight. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean? Clarify midnight. Wow. You got death in Scorpio. So it comes out. So something is significant about a Taurus, Cancer, a Leo, and something is significant with the signs Taurus, Cancer, Leo, and Scorpio. You got the Chariot in Cancer at the back of the deck. Wow. Why is that doing that? Hold on. Ooh, excuse me. All right, so I feel like I need to use both of these decks. I don't know why, but I am. So I'm gonna use the one tarot first, and then I'm gonna use the other one. So I'm gonna use one tarot deck first, and then I'm gonna use the other one. Um, I know this is probably so ghetto, but whatever. I had a couple cards turned over for another reading. I just seen the lust card out of the other deck, so I don't know who's in this energy over lusting over this Empress. All right, it could be more than one person that's lusting over this Empress, or they want the Empress to lust over more than one person, or something about lust in this community, or that has to do with this, or I don't know. That could be past, present, or future energy. But let's see. I'm gonna try to shuffle this a couple times. Yeah, I split the deck with the Five of Cups, King of Pentacles. I don't know. I wonder, should I just close the window? But I mean, I'm still going to hear the noise outside. So that's not really going to make a difference. We got the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. Clarify the flight for this energy of this reading. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify flight. You had the devil in Capricorn. Yeah. They want this empress to be they want this empress to be attached to somebody or someone. That's why they don't want her. Something about her, something about taking flight with her. That's why they don't want her to, or that's why she has been being prevented. I feel like this is why this empress could be feeling like she keep having all these setbacks. Clarify the experience with the high priestess in regards to they keep trying to throw a wrench in her I said in her pathway. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify experience with high priestess. All right, yeah, Three of Pentacles just came out in the reverse. I feel like they just want to use this person. They just want to use and abuse this person, yeah. And leave this person to be in the Four of Cups. All right, leave this person to be, like, you know, unhappy, questioning themselves. Maybe even, like, I'm getting, like, being depressed. Yeah, 2701 on the recording. Clarify fire with strength in reverse. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify fire with the strength in reverse. You got the Page of Cups that came out. 2715 on the recording. You also have the Sun. Yeah, the Tower is out here in the reverse. So it's like they only want to give you they only want you to have a little bit, or they only want to offer you a little bit. Not, it's like Page of Cups is giving me they only want to offer you a little bit, or they only want you to succeed a little bit. They only want you to go so far a little bit. They only want to use you as an experiment. Experiment, but it's experience, but I'm getting experiment from that card. Clarify midnight with the Death card in Scorpio. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify midnight with, you got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, in regards to some kind of work could have started off at midnight, or I don't know, somebody doing some kind of work at midnight, or some kind of plan has been put together at midnight. Yeah, the Three of Swords to cause you a Three of Swords. Whenever this midnight, whatever day that was, maybe that the dinner could be like people getting together for like a meeting. Something could be significant about a green car or a green van. Something could be significant about a chainsaw. People meeting around a table for dinner or just around dinner time. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's do one more row. Clarify the flight with the Empress in regards to they keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, ultimately you will be, if you attach to this, whatever this addiction is, obsession is, all right, you're not going to be going anywhere. You're going to be stuck. And then, you know, maybe even this will cause you an ending with that Ten of Swords. Yeah. That's what this is. That's what it's given. Because with this Page of Cups, it's like they only trying to offer you a small amount or something. Yeah. And then the World, which is in Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Clarify the experience with the High Priestess in Cancer. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? You got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. It's like whatever you putting a lot of work and effort into, they don't want you to be able to see the other side of what you're putting a lot of work into. Yeah, I see the Tower that just came out with the King of Swords showing. All right, what's behind the King of Swords? You have the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Cups is at the back of the deck. Clarify the Fire with the Strength in reverse in Leo. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify Fire with the Strength in reverse. You have the Ten of Cups. It's giving me like, if you keep starting something, whatever that may be, whether that's something to do entrepreneur-wise or something to do with like a regular 9 to 5, it's like you keep getting it off the ground, but then somebody keep like putting out your fire, like putting out the fire with water. Like if you at a camp or something, you had 3113 on the recording. Somebody putting your fire out once it gets to blazing. I get like expanding. 3123 I just seen on the recording. All right, you also had the Lovers that just turned over. Page of Swords at the back of the deck. I see the Emperor sticking out from the bottom of the deck. This could have to do with a Emperor that is not, they're not a good Emperor. Yeah, we got the World coming out. Knight of Swords, because they keep rushing to do something without thinking about it. 31:55 on the clock. The World with the Six of Swords. Yeah, the World with the Six of Swords. But they definitely, it's this energy of you getting something off the ground, but then it's somebody coming, or maybe this is more than one person. They coming in, putting out your fire, or putting out the fire. They don't want it to grow. Clarify clarify the Midnight with Death card in Scorpio. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify the Midnight with the Death in Scorpio. Empress again. So you have the Empress out here twice. Yeah, it definitely has to do with some kind of work that's being sent towards or put forth towards this Empress. Yeah, working on this Empress to do something. Yeah, the Tower, the Tower, Star, Page of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. Yep. This may have been something that had been started with this meeting, this plan or something. This may have been started 4 years ago or something like that. All right. Or this is something that I feel like they've been holding back from this Empress, that they feel like this Empress doesn't know about, shouldn't be told about, whatever. Let's do one more row. Clarify the flight with Empress in regards to this energy. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Yep, Four of Pentacles comes back out. Yep. They definitely been holding back, that they want to cause an ending, like, for this Empress. All right. They rather this Empress be tied to some kind of obsession, addiction that would cause an ending. That's what they rather this Empress be tied to, connected to. All right. This Empress energy could be you being a divine feminine or masculine. They rather you be tied to an ending, a toxic ending I'm getting, instead of something positive. They rather it be negative than a positive for you. Something, clarify the experience with the High Priestess. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify the experience with the High Priestess. You got the Temperance and Sagittarius coming out. It's funny how the devil and the temperance is out here. What I see the when I see the temperance, I look at it as the angel, and you know the devil is the devil. All right. It's like because they just want to King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. They just want to profit off of you. All right, profit off your experience, whatever they're putting you through, divine feminine or masculine. They want to profit off of that. Profit off of what they're what you're experiencing, what they're putting you through. They want to be able to profit off of that. That's all they want for you to be good for. That's all they want to bring towards you, or that's all they want you to have, or something like that. Clarify the fire with the strength in reverse for this energy. Clarify the. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You literally got the ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So you literally supposed to have both of these things, but they keep trying to put the fire out in some kind of way, shape, or form. What's that? Yeah, strength. Look, Eight of Wands. Something that you're supposed to like probably already been had, or something that you could master and obtain fast with the strength coming out in the Eight of Wands. I also see the Chariot. I see the Magician. Um, yeah, so that somebody definitely has been I feel like manipulating something. Yeah, look, Three of Wands to have a tower, unexpected change. They've been waiting. Somebody's been waiting for that or something like that. The Sun also came out. I feel like this is being exposed to you, enlightened to you, or this can be being exposed to you or enlightened to you. Clarify the Midnight with the Death in Scorpio. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify the Midnight with the Death in Scorpio. You got the Page of Wands. You may have got some kind of message about this, or they just want you to be in this, like, you got the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands out here, the Ace of Pentacles. So it's something about you having this, receiving an Ace of Pentacles, being given an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. They don't want you to, it's like they don't want you to receive a lot, even though you're supposed to receive the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Even with you going through some kind of introspection, you may have been in like hermit mode, going through introspection, working on yourself, going within yourself. You doing all of this stuff, but they still don't see or want you to have this Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. They only trying to see you to have this Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Wands is at the back of the deck. With taking some kind of action or something to do something. Whoa, all this kings and stuff. Whoa. And the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, King of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Why is there so many aces and stuff? Alright, you got the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Ace of Swords, what was that? The Two of Cups and the King of Swords. And then again, at the back of the deck, you also had the Ace of Pentacles. So all the aces is coming up. So because I don't know if it's like you would get certain things with certain people or something, or something about options or something. But all of these freaking aces is popping up with all of these aces is popping up with somebody. Then behind the Ace of Pentacles was the Lovers with the Seven of Swords. Again, you got the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. And then all behind that is the Knight of Wands with Judgment. Knight of Wands, Judgment, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups, Four of Wands. I don't know if it's like they already know you have experienced this with these people, or this is what they just want you to try to have to be in regret, crying over spilled milk about I don't know, particular relationships or Something like that. All right, hold on. All right, so I'm back. I was getting like something about pain. It's like they maybe this has to do with your past life or your past. Like they only it's like what they only see for you to experience pain. Again, like, and then this energy around you being like sneaky, deceptive, lies and everything like that. All right. Um. So yeah, let's use the other deck. All right, because you literally have relationship seventh house in reverse. All right, over it is 18-9 with sun and source. All right, like they something, and then also something about they don't want you to have a relationship with source. All right, whether they know you do or not, or I feel like you've had this all along. You had this the whole time. 4114 on the recording. You had this the whole time. Yeah, sweetheart coming out. You sweetheart. But they're obsessed with you. All right, obsessed with you having burdens, because that was just sticking out. All right, with the Ten of Wands. All right, they just they're more happy with you being burdened than you being unburdened. All right, sweetheart, whether you're male or female. Yeah, they prefer you to be in this karmic feminine energy. All right, because that it's like they feel like that works better for them, for you to be in that energy. Clarify flight with Empress for this energy. Clarify flight with Empress. Oh wow, you got more than a few cards that just came out. You got hidden enemy. You got hidden enemy lover. You got soulmate and something else. Eight of Swords at the back of the deck. So you got hidden enemy, lover, soulmate, and then you have poverty. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're hiding the fact that they don't want you to get a love offer. They don't, like, again, they only see for you to have pain. They only see for you to be struggling. They only see for you to be having like addictions, and then you be this type of person, you be getting, if you already getting talked about already, but you get talked about even more for them feeling like, oh, you out here doing what they expected you to be doing. Clarify experience with the High Priestess. You got the Nine of Pentacles that just flew out with awakening. Something about you being slow to awaken, or Saturn is in restriction karma. Well, no, it's time restriction and karma, or whatever, which way you want to say it. But it's like you slowly been waking up to what they have been trying to do. Because again, you literally have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles out here under the Strength in reverse with the Fire card. All right, it's like you got three tens out here. The only one you missing is the Ten of Wands. So it's like it's either like they're hiding that they want you to be heavily burdened, or yeah, it's like they hiding that though, because I mean the enemy card is out here, and that's under the Devil, the Ten of Swords, with the Four of Pentacles. But you slowly, like with you having this awakening, excuse me, even if it's been slowly, you've been waking up to what this is. All right, even if this is having to do with whoever these people in this community is to you. All right, you have 10. I sure did. I paused it by accident, but I was trying to show y'all. And then look what it split to. So you got travel 10, and then you have divinity with 9, 10, 11. It's something about you having a yeah, what's behind that karmic masculine? There could be something about a karmic masculine have been trying to, whoever this karmic masculine that has been trying to travel towards you, or even cause you to have an ending. 44, 45. I just seen on the recording. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles with what? Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. The Courthouse at the back of the deck. Clarify experience with High Priestess for this energy. You got Twin Flame that just flew out. So it's like maybe somebody has some knowing if you supposed to be in with your Twin Flame. but they don't want you to be. You got surprise, real love, emotional pain, and Five of Swords. Yeah, that's why they keep trying to, this the energy of keep wanting you to be, um, you know, keep trying to cause you all this obstacles and delays and conflicts and so forth like that, because they see you as being more, they want to see you being addicted. They don't want to see you being happy. They don't want to see you progress, have progress. They don't want to see you achieving anything. Yeah, yep, having to do with whatever this Ace of Cups is that just fell out. Whatever having to do with this Ace of Cups. Yep, Seven of Swords. I see family sticking out. All right, so something definitely could be something with family is significant to that. You also have Lovers with the Divine. That also came out. Again, I know the view is kind of crazy, but I feel like this works a little bit. This view works a little bit, but yeah, they've been being deceptive of what they've been trying to do. They definitely have been being deceptive, having a lot of passion, because that is what's at the back of the deck. All right, and then family was like sticking out right there. Don't want the cards to fall all over the place again. Trying to prevent that, but yeah. So something with family could be significant, or it's just like 46, 44. They just don't want you to have a family, or have a family and be happy. It's definitely something where they want you to be more in this energy of being addicted or being obsessed with something. Yeah, look, the vampire card just came out. The chakras is at the back of the deck. Siphoning and attacking, siphoning and attacking your your chakras, attacking you being in alignment. So because they don't want you to have this relationship or a healthy relationship that has a Ten of Pentacles attached to it. What's behind that? Yeah, distant future, surprise. Yeah, real love. Dang, all of these is at the top of the deck. They want you to be. They want you to have emotional pain. Um, yeah, because it's like in the distant future, you could be with somebody. You have a kid or two with them. You may have like animals or two dogs or something. Because it's two dogs on this card. So I don't know. It's just like every time you get something off the ground, they want to come and try to put the fire out. Like, you know, putting it out. Yeah, look, abuse just came out. Nine of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify fire with the strength of reverse for this energy. They keep, all right, obsession. They're obsessed with, I'm getting seeing you with lack, seeing you in lack or seeing you with lack. They're obsessed with this energy. They obsessed with you not having this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Again, putting the fire out so that you don't have that. Clarify Midnight, yeah. These cards keep coming out. Real love, emotional pain, and karma. I feel like it's going to be karma for keep trying to cause you this emotional pain. This Three of Swords, with them being overly obsessed with it. Look, there go the Ten of Cups at the back of the deck. It's going to be karma to pay. It's going to be karma to pay. Because I felt like I said it. I feel like I was muffled when I just said it the first time. Clarify the Midnight with Death and Scorpio for this energy. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify Midnight with the Death card, please and thank you. Something about voodoo could be significant. That turned over. You got occupation. 34 breaks down to 7. And then you also have voodoo that turned over in the deck. Back of the deck, you got chakras. I see emotional pain. What's that? You got emotion. Oh, you got chakras, white magic, Nine of Pentacles. What's that? False person. What does this occupation have to do with Midnight and the Death in Scorpio? Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What does that truly mean? All right, the Most High just came out. It flew out towards the device. You got what? Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Child, Queen of Swords, Manipulation, Abandonment. Wow. Wow. I don't know if these are showing up good enough, but you got 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Child, Queen of Swords, Manipulation. That's crazy. So the Most High is saying somebody, whatever their occupation is, they have definitely been creatively working to cause, yeah, with these illusions, they have been creatively working to cause you to be not happy, to have you keep having these endings, because they want to see you in lack. They want to see you in the Ten of Swords. They rather see you having obsessions and stuff. Yeah, I feel like, hello, this has been communicated to you. All right, something about a mature woman. All right, are you being this mature woman? They want you to be in the 5 of Pentacles. All right, somebody, this could be coming from somebody that you trusted. All right, that wants to, again, like I said, want to keep you in bondage. Somebody you trusted that wants to keep you in bondage because they don't want to see you having happiness and fulfillment and so forth like that. All right, whether this happened in your past life or something about being connected to your past. All right, your current past, which is this lifetime, or this having to do with something about a past lifetime. But they want to see you, somebody you trusted. They want you to be in bondage. They want you to be stuck to them. They again, because the devil came out under flight. The devil came out under the Empress and Taurus and flight. Let's get another roll. Clarify flight with the Empress and Taurus in regards to this energy. You got the 6 of Swords. Yeah, being a hidden enemy that they don't want you to move away to common waters. They don't want you to be in this, like, you know, 9 of Pentacles energy and move away to common waters. Something may have been communicated that they don't want you to do this. Whoever doing that, they could fucking suck off. Nobody give a fuck about what you doing. Suck my ass and eat a dick. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. You got theft, moving on, false narrative, and animosity that just came out with the North Node. Alright, something about somebody trying to steal, I bet basically steal your joy with not wanting you to move on, with being comfortable with putting out some kind of false narrative, with them having animosity in regards to your future with the North Node. Yeah, and this person definitely has been doing a lot of gossip about you, watching you, stalking you, all kind of stuff. Yeah, look, Page of Swords with obsessed. All right, so this could be a male or a female that's doing this, or this could be both that's doing this, male and females. Page of Swords obsessed with the sweetheart card. Yeah, because people is just like, people be getting over, they be getting over, it's not protective. It's not that. They get over, like, I don't know, attached to you or whatever, thinking that they own you and stuff. Or it's like, it's just some kind of weird stuff. And like, they don't even know you from nowhere. Like, even if this is family, they don't know you and they want to try to have possession over you and all this weird stuff. 53, 55 on the recording. Clarify experience with the High Priestess for this energy. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify experience with the High Priestess in Cancer. You got transition. Yeah, they want whatever you trying to put a lot of work and emphasis in, they want it to be ending. Priestess with the star. All right, star is in Aquarius, and I believe that's Neptune or Pluto. Hold on, let me see where that card is at. Hold on. Because I was just getting, like, it could be people that's in this energy that has been sent to be around you to basically hurt you. All right, whether you know these people or not. All right, with that, with the High Priestess coming out with the star. The star is in Aquarius, and again, that is Pluto. Pluto talks about destroy to create and transformation. Again, it's that whole energy, like I said, put it like a fire, you starting a fire on your own, and then somebody else comes along and they want to put it out or whatever. All right, clarify fire with the strength of reverse for this energy. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? You have the high priestess. All right, you could be somebody male or somebody definitely obsessed with a high priestess, whether you're male or female. You got the magician. All right, they're obsessed with you because you're able to use all the elements 55, 48, or whatever on the clock. I feel like you're a high priestess, male or female. You're able to use all the elements to for the light, not for the dark. All right, yeah, you got emotional manipulator also coming out. Four of Wands, up in the clouds, Ten of Swords, achievement, rising star, Ace of Cups. Wow, wow. You got emotional manipulator, Four of Wands, um, up in the clouds, Ten of Swords, achievement with rising star. When I tell you, you could be a male or female and you have people like stalking you, watching you, and being obsessed with you, all of that for the wrong reasons. All right, wanting to have possession over you when they need to be having possession over themselves. They don't take all that time and effort to have possession over themselves, but they want to have possession over you, which is weird, and it's very low vibrational. 56, 56. Clarify. Okay, so that's supposed to be with that. Clarify the midnight with death for this energy. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? You got divine masculine coming out. Yeah, they want to put a wrench in you coming together with your divine person. All right, the Empress is up at the top. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups is at the back of the deck. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Wands, the World, social media, Six of Pentacles, Courthouse. But you could be this divine feminine or masculine, but you got Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Wands, World, social media, and you have the Six of Pentacles. I just feel like this is showing up so blurry. I don't know why. Um, yeah, it's just definitely giving the energy they don't want to see you happy. But again, it's that whole energy like the other reading. You putting in all the work to do whatever you doing, and it's legal. You're not hurting nobody. You're not causing nobody no physical pain. You're not doing none of that. And even when you was doing the regular stuff, you still wasn't causing nobody no pain. You wasn't physically causing nobody no pain. You wasn't harming nobody. You wasn't doing nothing to nobody. You wasn't hurting nobody. But somebody, and I feel like definitely more than a person, they gotta take they gotta take a problem at what you're doing. Clarify flight with the Empress. You got karmic, yeah, because somebody wants you to be in a karmic connection. This is what they want for you. Yeah, confusion and illusion. Be in a karmic connection. Continue to be or be in a karmic connection with confusion and illusions. This what they want you to be. This what they prefer you to be attached to. A karmic and confusion relationship that gets you nowhere. That gets you no benefits out of it. You get used and abused and hurt in the ending. Yeah, Page of Cups at the back of the deck. Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, High Priestess, the Star, Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, Divine Feminine, Mature Man, Star Seed, North Node. Like, they don't want you destruction. Yeah, they're definitely intuition. They want to cause a destruction for that, for the future. They don't want you to be in this happy, I want to say happy go luck, or happy go luck lovely, I don't know, relationship. Clarify experience with the High Priestess. Yeah, they want you to be with a karmic masculine or feminine. All right, behind karmic feminine was divine partner, concern. I also see Nine of Swords sticking out with pathway and courthouse. But let's see, we're gonna do this last row. Clarify the experience with High Priestess for this energy. They keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Clarify the experience with High Priestess. You got 10 of Cups, all right? You literally got 10 of Cups out here twice under the High Priestess with experience, and you have it under the Strength in reverse with the Fire. So it's definitely something about you having a 10 of Cups, the Moon, the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine with love offer, and then wanting you to be, they prefer you to be in poverty, all right? The Moon, Divine Feminine, love offer, poverty. Yeah, Eight of Swords just fell off from the top of the deck. It's giving the energy like they want you to, I don't know if it's either or. So they either or, I feel like they could either want you to be in a 10 of Cups or I guess a 10 of Swords, meaning a karmic connection or not. But somehow something about it still ended up where you just not, you end up not being happy or something. 101, 0101 24 I saw. But I feel like it's more a karmic connection. Like they don't want you to be happy with anything that you got going on or you're trying to start or whatever. They don't want you to be happy with none of it. Clarify the Fire with the Strength in reverse in regards to this energy. Clarify Fire with the Strength in reverse. That's why you have all these eyes on you. That's why you have all of these eyes on you constantly. Yeah, we got Child. So there's something about a child or something about a new beginning. You got Knight of Cups, work, labor, efforts, secrets, Ace of Wands, house, legal. Clarify Midnight with Death in Scorpio for this energy. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? Dang, 2 cards just came out. You got the World with the Six of Wands. This definitely gonna have something to do with being online, all right, or something like that. You don't have to be somebody. You could be somebody that's a celebrity, but you don't have to be. But they're definitely trying to cause restriction and blockage for you to have this Six of Wands, all right? You got the Six of Wands in Leo, the World in Saturn, which talks about time, karma, and restriction. Yeah, they've been restricting you from having this happy ending. Maybe something about the last 10 years could definitely be significant. Yep, Faith, Love Spell, Ascending, Protection, Nine of Cups, the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, third party situation, King of Pentacles. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. Wow. And I was just getting like, why keep restricting this person, male or female, when it's like when they was doing certain things in the past or whatever they're doing in the present, they may have not been feeling like they've been getting help with any of it anyway. So why keep restricting this person like that? But you know, why keep restricting them if either way they have not been getting help? Like the help that they may be seeing other people get help with, they're not getting help with that. They're doing everything and trying to figure everything out on their own with using their own resources they may have or whatever have like that. They're having to figure out everything some way or somehow by themselves. Like either way it goes, whether they was in karmic stuff allegedly or not, past, present, they still have been like doing all of this on their own. They've been figuring all this stuff out on their own. Clarify this. We're gonna use this like prosperity abundance deck. I don't know what I forgot what this deck called. Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What does that truly mean for you? So we get 4 cards from this deck. 2 more. 2 more from this deck for this energy. 2 more. Okay. Back of the deck. It's like I don't feel like you're coming to a love affair, but something about a love affair could be significant, or this is what they expect you just to keep dealing with this type of energy. Love affair. Beware love affairs at work, rarely or well. Don't lose your mind, or they just expect you to keep dealing with that type of energy. You got duality that came out. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. Rati. You got limitations. I'm telling you, limitations. All right. It says limitations. All right, and this is another card that has like the bird in the cage. All right, this is definitely giving me from that other oracle deck that I have, or it also gives me like the energy of the hermit with the star that's in the lantern. All right, it says limitations, fear and doubt, limit. It says fear and doubt, limit, freedom of action. Let go of your worries. I feel like you have been trying to, you've been doing that, or you've been attempting or trying, or you have been doing that. You got moving up. It says career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. All right, and I feel like this is what they want to prevent for whatever I guess I want to say weird reason, and that is I'm putting that on top of the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles and the Divine Masculine with the Child. Wow. And then you have Fruit of Labors. It says it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. And you just see all of these like those beautiful apples on that tree. And it's not a little bit, it's a lot. Like that gotta be well over like 20 apples on that tree. All right. I feel like this also could have something to do with moving, or moving from where, or just moving somewhere from where you're currently at. Where even if it's like another street. I mean, but maybe something even farther than that. But it's something about moving from where you're currently at, and whatever way that is for you to have all of this moving up and fruits of labor. Let's use this other one to close this out. Right off the bat, you got magic and alignment coming out. I see magic alignment, food meditation, I can. Vry, which is VRY with freedom. Yeah, it's definitely something significant about your freedom. Could we get a few more cards from this deck to close out this energy? Keep trying to throw a wrench in your pathway. What truly does that mean for you? One more. You got cloud meditation. Cloud meditation, look up. You have codes in nature, miracles. All right, again, that's looking like that other tree, but it looks like the other tree with the fruits on it. All right, you got conjuring legacy. That's falling on top of the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles and the Divine Masculine and the Child. And the last card is Gratitude Rampage. It's already happened. And that's falling on fruits of labor with the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Six of Wands. Back of the deck, you have Unconditional Love with Blueprint. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. All right, so I will see you later, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you later for the next reading video. Bye.